Welcome back to day 2 in Joshua Tree National Park. In this week's episode, I will show you Keys View and then Cholla Cactus Garden, the road between Park Boulevard heading south to Cottonwood Visitor Center. I will show you the entrance just north of I-10 with dispersed camping available just outside the park entrance and previews of next week's episode. Hi, I'm Don with Cowboy Biker Adventures. Come along on this journey through 2 deserts. I think you're gonna like it. And while you're thinking about it, would you subscribe to my channel? That would help me out a lot. And while you're at it, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, which also helps my channel. Now on with this week's episode as we're entering the park at Joshua Tree, California. Our first stop will be Keys View, and you can see it on the map if you look towards the center and then look towards the bottom. We will make the turn at the intersection of Park Boulevard and Cap Rock. And Cap Rock is a popular place to visit for picnics and for hiking and climbing on the rocks. And of course you can see it on the left here. And just like last week, I can't show you the whole ride. On this day, I believe I did about 130 miles in the park, but I will show you all the interesting stuff. I know your time is valuable. Now, if you have not watched week 1, which was episode 67 in Joshua Tree National Park, I suggest you go back and watch that. I'll link it here. If you would like to see Skull Rock, Intersection Rock, and lots of Joshua trees, along with 2 of the park's entrance and exits. But today it's about Keys View, the ride down to Cottonwood Visitor Center and the south entrance just north of I-10, and along the way the Cholla Cactus Garden. Here we are coming up on the area where we park for Keys View, and then it's just a short uphill hike to Keys View. Here they have park style restrooms and a sign that says watch for bees. I never did see any bees though. So hold on just a moment and I'll get parked. After a short little walk through the parking lot, we get our first views of Little San Bernardino Mountains across from us through the California desert. In a moment, I'll take us up the steps so that we can get a better view of Keys View. But first, let me give you a panoramic view of the area. Keys View is at the top of this hill, and as you can see, it's a short hike. just going to be quiet now and let you enjoy the view at the top of Keys View. Here's another panoramic view up at the top of Keys View before I get down off this hill, get back on my bike, and head back towards Park Boulevard. Here we are at Cap Rock, the intersection at Park Boulevard. We'll turn right, head east on Park Boulevard. Our next turn will be off of Park Boulevard, heading south towards Cottonwood Visitor Center. After that right-hand turn off of Park Boulevard, I'm heading south towards the Cottonwood entrance, and that's the southernmost entrance right off of I-10. I-10 is 37 miles from here. The Cottonwood Visitor Center is 30 miles from here. The sign for the park is about a mile north of I-10. Now, between I-10 and the entrance of the park is free dispersed camping. What does that mean? You can boondock, but there's no hookups. There's no dump station, there's no water, and obviously no electricity, but it is free. So if you're traveling I-10 and you decide to visit Joshua Tree National Park, that might be a place to stay for the night. But our next stop is the Cholla Cactus Garden. But before that and after that, we will be driving through the melting pot of two deserts, the California desert on the right and the Mojave Desert on the left. We are riding through where they mix together. As we're coming up on the Cholla Cactus Garden, I'm going to slow down the video so you can get a really good look at it. I also will have still pictures. My GoPro let me down. It overheated. It did not record when I walked through the Cholla Cactus Garden. My GoPro 7 does that sometimes when I feed it several batteries, one right after the other. Now I have the latest, greatest GoPro out and don't have that problem any longer. This road cuts through that Cholla Cactus Garden about 2 miles worth, I would guesstimate. Next up is the map to show where this is located. If you look closely, you'll spot it on the map. And next up is the still pictures I took. I hope you enjoy them. And then after the still pictures, we'll continue our journey towards Cottonwood Visitor Center. And FYI, again, they had a warning sign for bees, which I never saw any. For those of you that never experienced a motorcycle, for the next 90 seconds or so, I'm going to open it up and show you as close as I can what it's like to ride a winding road on a motorcycle. I hope you enjoy it. We're coming up on Cottonwood Visitor Center. I did not take interior pictures, but I'll show you the outside. This is where I bought my Joshua Tree National Park t-shirt. It's a typical visitor center. After that is the credits. Be sure to stay around after the credits for bonus video where I will show the entrance from the south coming up from I-10 into the park and the ride from that sign up to the visitor center again, heading north. Also, I will show clips from next week's video, which will be a day on the beach at Huntington Beach, California. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up if you have not already done so. Also, please subscribe. That will help my channel immensely. Be sure to stick around after the credits. Hey, thanks for sticking around after the credits. You can see the entrance sign here coming up from I-10 for the Cottonwood entrance. Right behind me is the dispersed camping area, kind of on both sides of the road. It would be from here to I-10. Now for the ride back to Cottonwood Visitor Center. There's a sign that says look out for mountain goats. Unfortunately, I did not see any. Of course, I had to keep my eyes on the road. And after this short ride back to the visitor center, stick around for a day on the beach at Huntington Beach, California. A preview of next week's video. Next up is a preview of next week's video, A Day on the Beach at Huntington Beach, California. I hope you join me for that. So until next time, have a good one.